In this video I'm going to take a first look and give my initial impressions on my new Shimano Zodias spinning rod and Vanford 2500 spinning reel. If you're brand new to fishing or just looking for some tips, tricks, reviews, how-tos, welcome to Fishing with Gramps, presented by American Legacy Fishing Company. My name is JT and today we're going to take a first look at a new spinning rod combo that I put together. Now I actually put this together to take with me to the Kayak Bass Fishing National Championship. I knew there might be some opportunities for drop shotting, Ned rigs, Nico rigs, or shaky heads around some of the brush piles based off of some research. So I actually wanted something a little higher end than what I'd been using all summer. Working with my partners at American Legacy Fishing, I kind of wanted to do everything rod in a single spinning rod, as I didn't want to take a whole lot of gear on the yak with me. Now both of these came out actually in 2020. The Vanford is the successor to the very popular Stratix CI4, but also incorporates some characteristics from the much higher priced Stella. Features include the cold forged Hagana gear and micro module gear, which is smoother and quieter than previous models. It also has the Magnum Light or MGL technology that's used in the rotor, and this technology we've seen in several of the newer bait casters over the last few years. Another feature is called X-Protect, which helps the reel resist the elements, salt water, so forth and so on. The body is CI4 Plus, which is an advanced version of a resin material reinforced with carbon fiber known as CI4. The one-piece bail design reduces friction and decreases tangles, leading to improved casting distance. Now, one of the things you can't miss right off the bat is this monocoque handle. It's carbon molded, making it lightweight and very sensitive. Shimano claims up to 30% more sensitive. So if you're resting this handle against your forearm like I am here, you're going to have another point of contact for feeling those subtle vibrations. One of the other things that really stands out is this X-Power construction, which uses carbon fiber tape diagonally wrapped to form an X along the rod blank. The width of the tape and the angle used is based on the target fish. What this allows Shimano to do is use a material that's lighter, but by wrapping it in this X-Power, it keeps the blank from twisting and ovaling on hook sets and when you're fighting the fish, leading to an overall lighter rod blank. It's got a Shimano CI4 Plus reel seat, very popular. Again, the construction material, very light, very strong, that Shimano uses. Now, this particular rod is a 6'9" medium light action rod. Good for drop shotting, Neko rigs, shaky heads, and even a heavier Ned rig. I don't throw a whole lot of Ned rig, but that's something I'm going to focus on a lot more this year. And when I do, I like throwing these bigger Neds with more material, but I also use heavier heads for fishing a little bit deeper and dragging those Ned heads that I make from do-it molds down in rocky areas in a lot of the strip pits that I fish. And in the line of rods that I fish from Shimano, from basic to intermediate to advanced, it falls in that lower intermediate level, starting with the SLX, the Corrado, then up to the Zodias line, the X-Pride B, and then what I consider the holy grail, the Poison Adrena. Very light, very well balanced, casts very easily. Got 10-pound Seagar Smackdown braid with an 8-pound fluorocarbon Seagar Invisix leader. Great, great rod. Very comfortable, easy to cast. My kind of do everything spinning rod. Now again, this is a first look, initial impression. I haven't spent a whole lot of time with it. Just maybe the last 6 weeks or so. The whole KBF National Championship and then the month of November fishing in the November Challenge Series for KBF. My initial impressions, I really like this, but really I don't like doing full reviews on gear unless I've had at least a season with it. But so far, I love everything about this. And one of the things I really like about these monocoque handles for kayak fishing, if you're fishing in bigger lakes like we were down at Kentucky Lake for the national championship, we had winds blowing, waves blowing over the sides of the kayaks, filling up our rod holders with water. Having this monocoque handle was really nice because I didn't have to worry about leaving a cork rod sitting down in that water. Monocoque handles, no problem at all. Pull them out instantly and quick grip. Now, this is my first step into higher ed rod and reel combos. I'm normally a pretty much middle of the road kind of a guy, but with having the national championship and a partnership with American Legacy, I wanted to take advantage of that fact and actually get my hands on some higher end gear and put it through its paces. And this is the first one that came to mind because honestly, next year I'm going to spend a lot more time throwing a Ned rig. I've always been a drop drop shot or a shaky head kind of guy, but so many people catch so many fish on the Ned, I've got to devote some time to it. So that's what I got this combo for. Any thoughts or comments? Hey, drop them down below. Do you fish any of the Zodias rods, or what do you think about the Shimano Vanford? So far, I love everything about it. Very smooth, very nice. Stay tuned for more rod and reel reviews in this upper end spectrum, along with a different bunch of baits and lures that I messed with this year that I'll be coming out with videos on to give me my unbiased opinion and tell you what I think of them. Until next time, get outside when you can and make some memories, one cast at a time.